high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Welcome the two sides.
And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Menyebut, Maguire, Serginho, aim forwards, Rafinha, Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Rashford. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
All the way back. Still they trail and time is ticking away. It's a good foot in there. Rafinha puts his foot on the gas.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's looking wide. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is a brilliant interception.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is...
And he's gone looking for safety.
Substitutions taking place.
That's really nicely played. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Santos making consecutive changes here. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Rashford. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside. Swept in. And the shot! He scores! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And that has put a halt to things.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rashford crosses. Not the most convincing of passes. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, that's well spotted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Luan Perez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Santos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Rashford. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Rashford! And now they can clear their lines.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Manchester United have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bruno Fernandes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Zanetti. Great vision. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Rafinha. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a good ball through. A lot of space ahead of him. Tomori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saka. Looking for options for movement. Foot in. Shaw did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Dallo. Pass somewhat off target. Šeško. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Matheus Cunha. Looking for the run. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zanetti. Rice. And Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Casemiro. Martinez. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good strength. Deep cross. Climbs up big. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nemecha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ugarte.
There will be 1 minute
Zanetti
added time.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that
And
needs
if you do have
rousing
a
at
chance
half-time,
today,
because
please
in
take some
truth
time
they've
out to
not
give
really
your
been at
support
it so
to a
far.
better stadium fund.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot has it in a wide position. That is a brilliant interception. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Šeško. Nicely spread. And that was very necessary. Diogo Dalot. Plays in a... He's got tall! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafinha. Saka. And there's the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Casemiro, down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Ugarte. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rafinha. Back towards the middle.
The attendance for this
Bruno
match
Fernandes.
was 71,649.
Ugarte. Out towards the flank. Gives it back. Some really good ball movement. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Tomori gets good distance on it. Time and again they are repelled. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now, can they get him away? Saka. Saka has it out wide, and there's the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is ended up in no man's land. 75 minutes played. Rashford. Oh, this is a terrific run. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Šeško touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Shaw. Cross flung in towards the middle. Maguire tries to clear.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Casemiro played out to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's picked his way through. And here's Saka.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Ambitious ball here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Substitution
Diogo
taking
Dalot.
place.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter
Just a
Drury,
quick
and
reminder
my
today,
co-commentator
please
Jim
refrain from
Beglin.
parking
A
outside.
very good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. And he's there to belt it away. But they've got it again. Rafinha. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Played out wide. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zielinski, quality ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Luis Enrique picks it up out wide. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's been cut out, well played. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival.
Saka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Thuram. Luis Enrique could try cutting inside here. Now it's Enrique. Opts to play it back. Zielinski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Out towards the flank. Martinez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's had a shot! In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Thuram is onto this. Nemecha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti. Searching pass he's played there. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's DiMarco. Aims beyond the defence. Cross from He rises! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. DiMarco goes short, lofted in, and he gets rid in a hurry. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but
1 minute
I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that has not gone well. Rafinha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Here we go again then. DiMarco. Calhanoglu. And here's Zielinski. Great chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Looking for options for movement. Rafinha. Oh, important interception. Barella. Luis Enrique. Akanji. Bisek. Calhanoglu. And he's making progress on the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He gets big. He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
This looks promising. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Barella. Bisek. Now DiMarco. Threads one in. Rafinha. Menyebut. And that's gone loose. He's gone for goal! Superb from Zielinski! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Menyebut goes steaming forward, turns and he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bastoni. And Akanji, it's a really well-measured ball. Luis Enrique. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's played through for him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Rice. Dumfries does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rice.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Rafinha. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Frattesi. Out to the left it goes. Well read, nice interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Rafinha. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Rafinha fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So here
7,
comes the substitution.
Rafinha. Number 8, Felix Mecha. Coming on the field, number 13.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's onto this. Chance for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 89 minutes is number 22, Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Mkhitaryan has it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been drilled in. And he's heaved it away. Mkhitaryan gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. He's in space and looking for options. Bratesi tries a cross. Çalhanoğlu. And we're done. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Rashford picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we